They said to me, our strategy is to keep you, Secretary of State, as far away from this as possible, because it could go wrong. It could start saying crazy things, and you're going to have to go out and defend it. And I said to them, I want to hug it, embrace it, own it, and I want to go out there and do a full media round the day it goes live to encourage the public to come in and help us break it. Because people have got to understand that government in the digital age is going to become familiar in the way that development happens in the tech world. ChatGPT was ridiculed. ChatGPT 2 was ridiculed. ChatGPT 3 changed the world. And that same development cycle we're going to have to get used to. So I did it. I went and did the media round. I embraced it. And then at one point in beta testing, the British government chatbot did start talking French, which you would have understood. But nobody broke it. Nobody broke it through it, and then now we're able to put it into the app and all the rest of it. And the lesson for the civil servants through which I engaged with in that period is, I will take the risk. I'm not going to blame them for it. I will take the risk. I will make sure that I'm the one that fronts it up if it goes wrong, and I promised them that if something happened, I would be the one that would go out and do the media for it, and I wouldn't blame the civil servants for it. Now, that just changed the whole approach to digital for our department, because now we have people who can come in from the private sector and they know they're not going to get shafted if something goes a bit wrong, and they can start coming up to me with some really, really far-reaching proposals, which are a bit hair-raising, which let me pay a compliment to Tony, because when he was Prime Minister and I was a very lowly advisor, I don't know if you know this, I went with you when you went to your strategy unit in number 10, and you did a Q&A with your strategy, your policy team. And you were asked the question by one of your policy team, I hope I'm not breaking a confidence here, one of them said, what is it that you want from us that you're not giving us? And you said, every weekend I read all these submissions. You have to see, Tony's clicking his fingers at the moment. He's getting... You said, every weekend I read the submissions you put to me in the weekend box, and I encourage you once a week, a few of you, to put in blue sky thinking into my box, and I really enjoy reading it. But if you will notice, the notes that I always write on them are, this is great, go further. This is really good, we need to dig deeper into it. This isn't far enough. We're not, we need to do more if we're going to change the country. I've never had a submission where I think, whoa, you need to just slow down on that one. And you said, I'd love after 6-7 years or whatever it was of being Prime Minister to be the person that's holding the system back, not always pushing it forward. And those are the sorts of lessons, having had the apprenticeship of working for Tony in this sort of outer sort of world of his premiership, that I can now start applying from day one in the job that I have.